I previously did a video about memes that aren't meant to be, things that I see in my day-to-day experience that I envision like, oh, that could be a meme, or that could be a meme. The only reason it doesn't become one is because it just doesn't spread. It doesn't get shared from person to person. And so I also just thought of another example, a meme that I hope is never to be. I am editing a video to know if something inappropriate is happening in the video. Let's find out. So for context, it's this video here where I'm learning about the YouTube child sexual abuse imagery match system. Basically, YouTube has a database of videos and imagery of child sexual abuse. That way, when these videos are being shared around online, they can identify them by matching them to their database and then take them down. And so in this part here where I'm saying to know if something inappropriate is happening in the video, let's find out. It's like I could see a meme. You know, whenever a YouTuber does something real stupid and then they use old clips of that YouTuber against them, they take old clips out of context and put it against them. I'm just picturing, and this is definitely not going to happen ever, but just theoretically, if someday in the future I end up on meth and sexually abuse a child or something and film it and put it on the internet, which will never happen. But I'm just at all times I'm thinking of all kinds of what ifs and silly things that'll never happen. And so I see this and I'm like, that would be a meme. 100%. Someone would make a meme of that. Where I'm questioning this system, being like, so is this system going to identify footage of child sexual abuse? Let's find out. And then you put in news articles of me getting caught or whatever. Something. That is another type of meme that will never be. And it's like, I think of this kind of silliness all the time, and I need to learn how to channel it into something. I want to share the funny without actually having to commit child sexual abuse in order for someone to get this meme and enjoy it. So I guess this is like one way of sharing it, is me like just telling you like, wouldn't that be funny if that were a meme? But I feel like there's just gotta be a better way. There's gotta be a better way. And I've got some ideas. No, it does not involve child sexual abuse. I think of all kinds of super specific situations. Maybe I could write that into a film. That's the only thing I can think of in which I would be able to share all these very specific things that would be hilarious, but also will never happen. But I could write a film in which those things happen. So I really want to start spending some more time writing. And just in general, time is such a valuable resource, and I definitely don't have enough of it. And I've been running out of it lately. I've been skipping my workouts and not getting enough sleep on most nights and catching up on other nights. So, as of uploading this video, this one here that I'm recording right now, not the one that I'm editing right now, I am deciding after 2 weeks of uploading twice daily, I'm going back to once daily. Pretty much my reasoning for going up to twice daily was I was just too relaxed. I wasn't putting in effort and continuing to crank out content and put in effort and trying to make the best I can every day. I got lazy and just started putting up whatever just for the sake of having a video. And so by committing to twice a day, it's like I was more stressed, and so I would then put in the effort and actually work on making videos, actually film doing things. But it's coming at the cost of skipping my workout, not getting enough sleep, which is a massive stress for me. I hate not having enough sleep. And it's of course at the expense of many other things that I would like to be doing and making videos of those things. I'd also really like to have a ton of videos prepared in advance, so I'm not having to panic every single night and create 2 videos after work, when ideally I would just be going straight to bed after work and making my videos in the morning. But I didn't get them done in the morning, so then I have to make them after work, and then I sleep in the next morning, and then I didn't get them done that morning, so I have to do them after work that night, and it's just this constant cycle. And so if I had just stuck with one a day and instead committed to putting in the effort, those 2 weeks that I was uploading twice a day, I would then at this moment have 2 weeks of content prepared in advance. So on the 11th, when I went to twice a day uploads, what I really meant to do was just to recommit to the channel and begin putting in 2x the effort, not necessarily having 2x the output. And so that is what I'm going to try to do now to half my output back to 1 video a day, but to keep the same amount of effort. You can also look at yesterday's videos and see that there was technically only 1 uploaded yesterday and 3 videos for today. Well, that's because, as usual, I'm racing the clock at the end of the night to try to get the second video out before midnight. And this time, I'm racing at the speed of electricity. The electrical signal coming from my computer out through the Ethernet cord, through the network, racing at the speed of electricity, trying to beat the clock as the electricity that operates the clock that determines if my video gets the metadata for the 23rd or for the 24th. That clock is about to tick over and become the next day. And my signal telling YouTube to tell that video to go public and have the metadata of the 23rd or the 24th, depending on which this clock says. They're racing each other as fast as possible. I literally watched the clock on my computer tick over from 11:59 to 12 o'clock the instant I pressed publish. And the clock won. So I made it 1 day shy of 2 weeks of double daily uploading, and I am completely okay with that because I'm like literally getting goosebumps right now. Just like, I'm so fucking proud of myself that I've actually been able to do that after 11 years of struggling to make a couple videos a week for a few months at a time and then taking a year off and then trying it again and struggling to make a couple videos a week for a couple months and then taking a year off and just doing that cycle over and over and over for 11 years. For the first time in my life, I'm doing it. I'm actually giving life a legitimate try and refusing to live anything other than the life that I want to live. Originally, this video was just going to be that first section, but I think now actually that's going to be like an intro to the rest of this being the actual video. Whatever. So thank you for being here for the chaos. And in the sake of chaos and time management, I'm going to say my outro as quickly as possible. If you like this video, press like. If you want more, then subscribe and ring the bell to turn on notifications to stay tuned for more. If you want to help support my channel, then share my videos with anyone else you think might enjoy them, and take care.